Check out this trailer for Sisters Season 9.
I should be prepared for anything.
And she's not going to get all
Why
over
her?
it.
You're going to get through
She's
it like
fired
we
of
do
her big
everything else.
was
supposed.
Okay, so people, there is the trailer for season 9 of Sisters. I am hyped for the return, but for now on this page, I will be doing my reviews where I'll be talking. I want to know what you guys think about the questions and my reviews that I'll be giving on Sisters and Divorce Sisters, and I'll do Zatima on this channel as far as reviews go. So let's start this off. My key points in this trailer is, because I wrote my key points down, I see a lot of people wondering why Zach is upset, saying that maybe Karen is going to lose one of the twins, that Karen will lose one of the twins. Now, that is possible, people. That is definitely possible. But it is possible that Karen can also have complications while delivering the twins. It is also possible that the twins do make it, but one of them have to go into ICU. Now, everybody is saying it's going to be Zach, the baby, she loses, but we won't find that out right now, people, because they are twins. So if one come out and one is need medical emergency medical help, we won't know which twin it is until they get tested to see if it's Aaron's twin or if it's Zach's twin that is sick, right? So we won't know that part. Yeah, they know that there's two different fathers, but when the babies come out, they also now are going to have to test and see which baby belongs to who. So they don't know that right now, because when the babies are born, they would have to find that out if one of the babies come out having to go to the ICU or be sick. Maybe that's why Zach is upset. Hopefully it's not about Karen having complications and she somehow, hopefully it's not that, because as you know, during birth with Black women, sometimes we have those issues, so hopefully hopefully that's not going to be her storyline, and both of the babies make it and Karen is okay. But I don't know, because it looks like Zach is very, very upset and emotional. So I know some people were saying that maybe it's Fatima that is going to lose the baby while going through all of that, but it doesn't look that way, because Fatima's kind of there supporting him after whatever happens. So it can't be Fatima losing her baby. So we move on from there, and we see the part with Zach sitting down talking to Andy. Well, we see Fatima talking to Andy, and Andy is looking puzzled and scared. So I guess this is directly after the shooting, and because Zach is sitting there talking to Andy as well. So I'm figuring that maybe Andy realizes that she put herself in that situation, and she's kind of feeling, down on herself. I don't know if she knows yet that Karen is in the hospital with the twins, getting ready to have the twins. I'm not sure if in this little bit of trailer, the little trailer they gave us, if this is about Karen, right? If I'm not mistaken, I have to look at this again, but I don't think Andy knows yet, because I have it on my phone as well, people. So yeah, Andy does go to the hospital. So Andy does go to the hospital, and the girls get to the hospital to make sure, because Karen is getting ready to have the twins. Now let's go over to Danny. Danny, I don't know what Danny and Tony are doing. I was hoping that Tony was not coming back to the show. I'm not gonna lie, people. I'm not feeling him and Danny together on the show. I think that Tony is a good actor. I think he's better than Jordan, but yeah, I think that Tony and Danny are definitely going to break up, because I think that Tony may not be telling the truth about him being transferred to Alaska. Is it Alaska? I don't know, because in the preview Danny is like, well, if you leave, that's basically it, so I think that he may be going off the show for a little while. I'm not too sure, but it looks like maybe he's only going to be in for the first few episodes of Sisters season 9. So Tony may be out. I don't know. That's what it's looking like. Or if he's in, he may be in for a few episodes. I think Tony is lying. Either he wants to kind of separate from Danny after all of the drama, and Danny just won the lawsuit, and it kind of put his job in jeopardy. So I think that Tony is trying to fall back from Danny. I don't think that he knows how to do it. So he's trying to make like this job sending him there or whatever. And you know, she won the lawsuit. I think he really wants her to take back her complaint. And you know, I don't know if he thinks she's gonna not take the money or tell him to drop the case or whatever. I don't know. But I don't believe Tony is being honest with Danny when he says he has to go to Alaska. So after that, the next scene is you go back to Fatima with Karen in the hospital, and clearly Karen is getting ready to have the baby. And then we jump over to Sabrina. Now, this is my thing about this part of the trailer. So Sabrina came back to the to the juice shop, because the last thing we seen was Sabrina leaving. She comes inside. They're doing their thing. She opens the door. She has his box. She turns around. She walks out. Rich jumps up and he runs after her, right? So I'm assuming once he runs after her, she comes back in the juice shop and sits down and questions him on why he was sleeping with or having sex with Penelope. And I'm like, why they did that? I hopefully when we see the whole scene, it'll make more sense, because how did Sabrina get back in the juice shop that quick? Like, I mean, not that quick, but how did she get back in the juice shop? Tony still has his shirt off and they're inside. If I'm not mistaken, before he left, he was putting his shirt on. So I don't know. That part was a little bit like, okay, what's going on here? And then the ladies get to the hospital. You have Zach, who's upset. He kicks over the stuff in the hospital because he's angry about something. I don't know exactly what it is. I guess we have to wait until July 16th. So let me know, guys, what you thought about this, about the trailer. I don't know. It was only about a 10-second trailer or less. So it's hard to kind of see exactly what's going on. I know it's going to be an issue with Cameron. It's going to be an issue with Zach, where he's going to be very emotional. But I want to see some more. I think we'll get a longer trailer probably at the end of June, because they start July 16th. So hopefully we get that whole 1 minute trailer, or 20 minute, not 20 minutes, but 1 minute trailer or something like that towards the end of the month. So this is my first review. I will be doing my reviews every Sistas come on Wednesday, so I'll be doing Sistas review on every Thursday. Today is Tuesday, so I'm just starting it up on this new page, so I'd like for you guys to follow. So let me know what you guys think about the show, and if you all are ready for the show to start. And I will also be reviewing Divorced Sisters. So next up, my review is on Divorced Sisters episode 2. I am just going to run through episode 1. I'm not going to do the whole thing with episode 1 because I'm pretty sure everybody's seen it. Episode 2, I'll just discuss a few points that I seen in the show that I just want to discuss with you guys. So stay tuned.